Welcome back to Bengal Heritage Uncovered. In our last video, we explored the grand sweep of Bengal's history from ancient empires to modern revolutions. Today, we go deeper. Before we can understand Bengal's kings, its poet, or its revolutions, we must understand its land and its people. Because Bengal is not just a place where history happened, it's a place created by nature itself. This episode, Child of Rivers, we will see beautiful illustrations on how this has been the land that has always lived in the embrace of two mighty rivers, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra. These rivers didn't just flow across Bengal, they built Bengal. They shaped its soil, its culture, its prosperity, and even its political destiny. Let's begin. Here we seek an important question. Who are Bengali people? Where did their identity come from? While the roots of Bengal stretched back to epic eras like Mahabharata, the distinct Bengali race and the Bengali language emerged around 10th century AD. And look where we are today. Over 250 million native speakers, Bengal has become the sixth most spoken language in the world, a living, breathing cultural powerhouse shared across Bangladesh and in India, various parts in states like West Bengal, Tripura, parts of Assam, Jharkhand, and Bihar. But the Bengal homeland has not always enjoyed political unity. Its border has been drawn and redrawn several times in the course of history. In 1874, Bengali-speaking districts are suddenly pushed under Assam. In 1905, the first partition of Bengal splits the region. In 1911, reunification happens, but some districts still remain separated. 1947, the biggest shock, Bengal is permanently divided into East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, and West Bengal in India. And then there's the heartbreaking moment. May 19, 1962, the Barak Valley Language Movement, where 12 martyrs died defending their right to speak Bengali. This is a homeland forged not just by rivers, but by struggle, by language, and by an identity that refuses to fade. The river forged delta. This phase is perfect to describe. The Bengal Delta is the largest delta on Earth, created by thousands of years of slit carried by Ganga and Brahmaputra from Himalayas all the way to the Bay of Bengal. This natural process made Bengal unbelievably fertile. Travelers and traders were amazed. Ibn called it a land with abundance. Various Dutch merchants described it as the "granary of the East". The rivers shaped not only the fertility but also the historical regions of Bengal, shown in various blocks. Varendrabhumi, northern Bengal, west of Brahmaputra, home to ancient Pundravarthana, one of the Bengal's oldest civilizations, Radha or Rar, southwestern Bengal, west of Bhagirathi Hooghly. Today it's the Bardhaman division of West Bengal in India. Bongo, Central Bengal, known to Greeks and Romans as Kingdom of Gangaridai, famous for its massive army of war elephants. Samantatat, Eastern Bengal, stretching towards hills of Tripura and Chittagong. These were not just geographic divisions, they were cultural worlds, each shaped by waters around them. Now, here is my favorite part of today's discussion, the idea that rivers are the real kingmakers of Bengal. Because in Bengal, the rivers don't just flow, they change direction, swallow cities, create new land, and sometimes destroy old kingdoms. Look at this dramatic illustration: kingmaker one on one side and destroyer on the other side. How rivers choose capitals. The great medieval capitals, Gaur, Pandua, Tanda, and Rajmahal, all rose near the point where Ganga first entered Bengal. Whenever the river changed its course, these cities declined and the power shifted to Dhaka, Murshidabad, and finally to Kolkata. This constant movement of capitals was not just guided by kings but by rivers. The Kirtinasa, destroyer of fame. In 19th century, the Padma, a major branch of Ganga, changed its path dramatically. It destroyed entire settlements. This is why it earned the terrifying name Kirtinasha, means destroyer of fame. The ancient port of Tamralipto, once one of the greatest maritime centers, vanished in 8th century when its river dried up. The bustling medieval port of Soptogram suffered the same fate. Its decline led to the rise of Hooghly and eventually Kolkata. So when we study Bengal's history, we aren't studying static kingdoms. We are studying a land in constant motion, shaped by rivers that create prosperity one century and destruction the next. And this brings to the heart of this vlog. Bengal is a land that has never stopped moving. The rivers gave Bengal its fertile fields, its trade routes, its prosperity, but they also brought unpredictability, forcing people to adapt again and again and again. And through this cycle of creation and destruction, the Bengali people developed extraordinary resilience. So, what fascinates you more? The awe inspiring creation of Delta or the way shifting rivers courses reshaped entire cities and ultimately empires? Let me know your thoughts in comments. And if you haven't already, make sure to watch our previous videos which deep dives into roots of our heritage. This is Bengal Heritage Uncovered, and together we continue our journey through time.